So we'll start in Baddha Konasana, which is also known as Cobbler's pose, a great inner and outer hip opener. I started with a rolled up towel or blanket. This is to sit on to make the posture more comfortable. You should have about 2 to 3 inches of blanket or towel here. This will help to lengthen the spine. So come to sit on your blanket or towel. Make sure that both sit bones, both sides of the hips are comfortably on the blanket. And bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the heels in with the hands. So you can use the hands on the ankles to help draw the heels in towards the groin. And stay upright for this first variation of the posture. This posture is great for toning the inner thighs and also the outer hips. And it's great for working, again, with the posture. So using the hands on the ankles, you can work to lift the sternum up away from the pubic bone to find length and draw the shoulders back towards one another, keeping the back nice and long and steady. To move forward from this posture, you can hold this posture for about 5 breaths or so. I'll demonstrate from a side view. So let me move to the side here so you can see a little bit easier where we're going. So this first variation of Baddha Konasana, Cobbler's pose, very traditional variation, just upright, completely straight spine. To move a little bit deeper, moving forward, you can open the soles of the feet, bringing the thumbs into the inner soles of the feet and bringing the big toes away from one another, pressing the little toe side of the foot towards one another. This may be enough. It also helps to open the hips a little bit more, drawing the knees down towards the floor. So this action of pressing the little toes towards one another helps to draw the knees more towards the floor. If you would like to fold forward here, try to do so with all of this length in the spine, so keeping this nice long line in the spine. You can shift forward just from the hip crease. So often we have a tendency to round forward here. Try to avoid that. The next variation of Baddha Konasana or Cobbler's pose that we will do, we will allow ourselves to round forward. But try to keep this nice long line as you hinge forward from the hip crease. And as you fold forward, if your elbows come into the inner thighs, you can press the inner thighs, press the elbows into the inner thighs to help open a little bit more deeply through the inner and outer hips. You can keep the back of the neck long by drawing the chin in towards the chest slightly, taking the gaze forward of the feet. Holding here again for 5 breaths or so, as long as it's comfortable for you. These postures are great for toning the hips and thighs. It's nice to make sure that this area of the body is limber, helps you to prepare for an active labor and birth. Coming upright when you're ready. And then from here, our next variation of the posture, bringing the feet forward slightly. So keeping them in the same diamond shape, but bringing the feet in front of the groin about 1 to 2 feet, whatever's comfortable for you. You can separate the feet slightly if you'd like. And then from here, we'll allow ourselves to round forward. So you can bring the hands towards the floor and placing the hands on either side of the feet to help support you, just relaxing the head towards the floor. Forehead can relax towards the feet. You may just want to hang here and relax. If you have a block or some other kind of prop that you can put underneath your forehead, maybe a pillow or blanket or something, so that the forehead can rest on that, you can do so and make this pose more restorative. If you're very flexible, perhaps the crown of the head will come to touch the soles of the feet. But don't do anything like that to strain the body. You just want the posture to be comfortable. Slowly inhale and come all the way up when you're ready, coming upright. then to transition from this pose, you could just extend the legs straight out in front of you, bringing them into a neutrally rotated posture.